The Arena, a multi-platform gaming news podcast, is brought to you by, well, of course, you. If you want to learn more about how you can support the show, go to patreon.com/expat2020. Hey everybody, welcome to this special episode of The Arena, a multi-platform gaming news podcast. And this week, I'm putting together two of our post shows that are normally up on Patreon for patrons for this special episode, so that you get a chance to listen to what we do during our post shows. The two post shows that I'm posting for you are with special guests Phoenix Arising and BurlyMenGaming. So enjoy, and we hope to see you on June 5th for our next episode, which will be our E3 2021 predictions. So take care, everyone, and enjoy the episode.
Oh, that's not that. Is that still happening?
Yeah, so want to thank you all, and welcome all the patrons in for the post show. So first up tonight, I want to talk about, of course, Dan, my co-host, and our special guest, Phoenix Arising, is with us.
Heyo.
Yeah. So first topic for the post show. How do you guys feel about the current race to break a story about a game development studio that could be acquired since the Microsoft Bethesda buyout? So the latest one, basically, Bloomberg was reporting, I think yesterday, they came out with a report that there are multiple potential buyers of Square Enix, and then Square Enix's CEO and the corporate people came out and said that we're not being bought by anyone. So I don't know. What do you think about this? I mean, ever since the Microsoft acquisition, everybody's trying to jump onto social media, onto like Twitter and everywhere, and say this company's going to buy this company. Microsoft is going to buy Square Enix now. Microsoft is going to buy Capcom. Microsoft is going to buy this, or Sony's going to buy, Konami or whatever. I mean, what do you guys think of all this, man?
It's just a bunch of shit talking. I mean, until Microsoft announces anything, I would take everything with a grain of salt. But as far as Square Enix being bought, Square Enix has been a big company for years and years, and they've produced so many great games back from when they were SquareSoft, and for them to be bought, it would have to be a multi-billion-dollar corporation, for one. For two, I doubt they would ever run out of any great ideas, because every game that I've ever played with them has been great. So I doubt that they would be bought out. But I mean, for other companies, I'm not going to say it's not possible, but I would take anything unless it's straight from Microsoft with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Dan, what do you think about this?
I mean, they don't need to. They're not in any financial trouble. They're doing fine. There's literally they're making shitloads of money already. They don't need to be bought out. It wouldn't make any sense. I'm absolutely confident that Microsoft is going to every single studio on the bloody planet Earth and going, here's a shitload of money. Do you want to sign up? I mean, they've definitely talked to them. They've absolutely talked to them about it. Microsoft's gone to Square and gone, here's $1 million. And they've gone, piss off, we're Square. We don't need you.
Yeah, we don't need you.
Exactly. They've talked to Nintendo. We know they've talked to Nintendo. They've talked to Sega. They've talked to everyone. And everyone's going, well, we don't need to.
Yeah, well, it's like the alternative basically is probably, well, if you're not going to let us buy you, then let us get your games on Game Pass day one, and we'll throw a shitload of money at you.
Yeah.
They're just fucking pretty much predominantly like money bullying. I don't know how to say that. Like, it's almost like a flex at this point. Like, they're just like, here's some money, like, do something exclusive for us. That way we get more people on our consoles. Yeah. But like Dan said, Square's, they're set, dude. They've always produced great games, and I'm pretty sure for years to come they're going to keep giving us great content.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's just all these media outlets like Bloomberg and everybody else just throwing speculation out there,
Yeah, I think they just do that for attention. Like,
yeah. It's been worse since the Microsoft Bethesda deal. I mean, it's just every day you're starting to see like, oh, we're hearing rumors about this, we're hearing rumors about that. You know? So
kindling to the fire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's it though. Like, I love the whole rumors and sources suggest. It's like you can just say whatever you want. Like, sources suggest the head of Nintendo eats puppies. Like, there's as much evidence for that being as anything else. It's bonkers, isn't it? Bonkers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, the second topic I want to bring up tonight. So, Ubisoft just recently gave their 2021 plans for E3. The show, it's going to be called Ubisoft Forward, and it's going to be June 12th from 12 p.m. Pacific time to 3 p.m. Yeah.
I love it.
So, June 12th. Awesome.
Dirty 30.
Nice.
A youngling. Yeah. Youngling compared to me, my friend. So, anyway, June 12th from 12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and of course 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So there wasn't any real information on any kind of reveals or any kind of announcements, but I wanted to throw this at you. What do you think we're going to see at the Ubisoft Forward? What do you think they're going to talk about?
Hopefully a new game. Something new. Something... I mean, really, what has Ubisoft done lately besides like your average like Ghost Recon? Like,
yeah,
I mean, they haven't really had anything. Well, wait, is Valhalla? That was Ubisoft, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So like they've just been just rinse and repeat games lately. Like, I want to see something new. I want to see something interesting and something bold.
Yeah, they were originally planning to have like 2 or 3 new IP come out per year, but because of COVID and all that's been pushed back. You know, Far Cry 6 was pushed back. So everything's pretty much been pushed back. So,
I don't know, man. Hopefully it's good news.
Well, we were talking about Assassin's Creed a little bit at the beginning of the show, the beginning of the episode, and I think that they're going to be showing more DLC for Valhalla. I don't think we're going to get a reveal for the new Assassin's Creed game until next year, because the next Assassin's Creed game won't come out until 2022. I think it's on that 2-year cycle.
Who is the company that's coming out with Biomutant?
That's a good question.
I can't remember if that was Ubisoft or not.
Dan, do you know?
THQ's publishing it.
Oh, yeah, THQ Nordic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
I thought it was Ubisoft. My bad.
Yeah. So more Rainbow Six. Probably more of Far Cry 6. Yeah.
Siege has stayed alive this whole time.
Yeah, they'll probably have some more content information for Siege, Rainbow Six Siege, also probably for Watch Dogs Legion too. Maybe. No. Yeah. Whatever happened to that game called Skull and Bones? Do you remember that? They had announced
that pirate game?
Yeah, the pirate game. That's supposed to be like a multiplayer pirate game. And I think they announced it a couple of years ago at E3, and it just, was delayed. And,
yeah, now it's on the back burner, I guess. That game actually looked pretty good. It kind of was like reminiscent of Sea of Thieves, but like better graphics and like more brutal. So it was definitely interesting. It was something that I would have been into, but I don't even think it reached the beta.
That's another game that I want to jump into again is Sea of Thieves, because
that game's so
it's
fun.
A lot different than what it was when it first came out. So
yeah, you got fishing and cooking. Like there's so much shit you can do on there now.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah.
You get an achievement for like getting drunk and throwing up in a bucket and then throwing it on your friend.
Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah. Dan, what do you think? Anything from Ubisoft?
Are they still making Beyond Good and Evil 2? Are they going to talk about that?
Oh God, I want.
It's only been 10 years in development. I'm sure you know.
I have the original one on PS2.
Yeah. It's a banger. Crazy. I'm sure they'll be talking about that. It's
another
time. Bloody hell.
Another CG trailer, like you were talking about with.
We need it.
I know.
We've had to see.
it was like it's like 5 years ago. I had the CG trailer. It's like hell. Yeah, it's weird. Let's hope they get something shown.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, next topic. Of course, Phoenix, are you watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier by any chance?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay. Anyway, you got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Next week is the final episode of the season. You had WandaVision earlier. So
what is Falcon?
My question. What? Go ahead. Yeah.
What is it?
Falcon and Winter Soldier is based on the characters from like the Avengers. Falcon. He was Captain America's
okay, never mind. My bad. I'm sorry. I seen that. I seen the advertisement. I just haven't watched it yet. But yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, and Dan, you too, right? You haven't watched
it?
Yeah,
I'm aware. Yeah. No, I haven't watched it yet. No.
Yeah. Okay. So, but anyway, my question to you guys is: should Marvel and Disney focus more on TV content rather than on the 1 or 2 per year big budget films?
I think they should. At this point, who's going to the theaters? You know, they're pretty much just, you're having to pay $20, $30 to rent a movie for one day. And I think they should start doing TV shows until everything levels back out. You know, maybe do like one big movie a year or something, or every other year, and then like come out with like a TV show, or even they could do something that a TV show and then the series leads up to the movie or something. You know what I mean? Like something like that would be pretty cool. Speaking of this, though, have y'all seen Zack Snyder's Justice League?
I have seen it.
Oh my god, dude, that movie was so freaking good.
Yeah, like 4 hours of it. Yeah,
I know, dude. I didn't know it was going to be that long, but I fucking thoroughly enjoyed every minute of that movie.
Yeah,
I was surprised by how, because in Suicide Squad, Jared Leto's Joker, and don't get me wrong, I fucking love Jared Leto. Like, he's one of my favorite lead singers. 30 Seconds to Mars, he's one of my favorite. Like, their band is awesome. But in Suicide Squad, I don't know if it was the way they had him written in, or if it was his personal acting, or, you know, which I would assume the director would say something about it. So I'm assuming that the director wanted him portrayed that way. But he did a really good job, I think, at the end, where he's, you know, it's Batman's dream pretty much. Yeah. But he did a really good job in that scene, like as the Joker, and it actually kind of made me want to see more of that, you know. So that's pretty awesome how they left that open like that, and they kind of had like a glimpse of what to come. So I'm definitely excited to see what they're going to do with that.
Yeah, I totally agree. It should be very interesting. Yeah, I'd like to see more. I mean, almost certainly won't be, which is a real shame. Because I mean, the Suicide Squad, man, that was just bad overall. Yeah. And that version of Joker was pretty lame. But the way they just transposed the actor into this one, into the Snyderverse, was actually really good. He actually did a good job.
What do you think about what Expat was saying though, like TV thing? Like, do you think they should stick with the movies or?
Well, it's interesting because, like, as we, you know, streaming has gone absolutely mental over lockdown, and like the movie theaters are genuinely concerned. Like, how the hell are we going to get out of this? You know, blah blah blah. And there's talk of like, is our cinemas and stuff dead now?
Pretty much.
Yeah, this is it. This is the rub. We're going to find out, and this year is going to be the make or break for cinemas because.
Could you just imagine, Dan, if cinemas go the way of the drive-through theater?
It's possible. I mean, there'll always be some. There might be like, you know, there might be one hanging on in there.
We have one near us, like maybe an hour away. It's still popping, still driving. Like you can still drive in there.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah.
I think all you do is like
there's a Twitch streamer. Radio. There's a Twitch streamer. He actually, he has his background as a drive-through theater, and then he shows like old classic black and white movies, like from YouTube, on his Twitch streaming. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but no, I like the idea. I like, and I think it's better because films are getting way too long. Like Avengers the final Avengers film was like 3 hours plus.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and that is good, but like. It doesn't compare to a 10-hour series. You can get so much more done in like, you know, that an 8-hour, 10-hour series. They're just essentially long movies anyway. So
yeah, you can put all that more detail and more side story and more background into the TV series.
Yeah, and
like,
no one needs to get
literally
pushed
dive
aside.
into each individual character and like do their side stories and backstories and how they came about. And, like, there's just so much. They could literally make fucking 10, 15 seasons of these characters' backstories.
Yep.
And make a killing off of that instead of just trying to cram everything into one 4-hour movie. Like it's like Lord of the Rings, but with superheroes.
Yeah, exactly. And there's no reason why. I mean, yeah, I think it's great. I think things like Star Wars. I think Star Wars actually lend itself better to the series format. Things like The Mandalorian's been amazing. More of that. I'm not that fussed about the big blockbuster films. I'd like to have a nice, slightly slower, longer, like a 10-hour, another 10-hour series, rather than a 2.5-hour blockbuster movie.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, and you were talking about Lord of the Rings. I think Amazon's got the rights to that, and they were just saying the first season, one season alone, was like the budget was like $450 million.
Shite.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So crazy. Yeah.
That's insane. Which I'm sure, I don't know. I'm not gonna say they wouldn't make that back, but that's a pretty hefty lump sum.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I mean,
Amazon having to do with that too, I think. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jeff Bezos or whatever his name, one of the richest guys in the world. So
yeah, Bezos. Yeah.
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 Wacky.
Yeah. Okay, Phoenix. Of course, you're into streaming a lot. Have you heard of Ludwig Ogren?
Sounds familiar.
Okay, Dan, I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy before. But
Sounds brilliant. I like the name.
Yeah, Ludwig Ogren.
Uh-huh.
He broke the Twitch subscriber record with a 31-day live stream, month-long subathon. So now he has over 274,000 subscriptions.
God.
So,
What does he do? What does he
just leave his camera running? Like, I mean,
there was for 31 days. Basically, when he started, he was like, "Okay, if I get a sub, basically, I will extend the stream for 10 seconds per sub." And they just kept on multiplying, and yeah, I mean, he kept his stream going for 31 straight days, while he slept and everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
God.
Yeah.
I thought he was like stayed awake that whole time. Like,
no.
Wait, so literally he locked him, like he's there every day in front of, like,
yep,
31 days straight.
31 days, man.
What do you eat? Like, where do you don't go nowhere? Does he get everything delivered? Like,
honestly, I don't know, man. I didn't
why
watch
the fuck, dude? Like 31 days, that's a lot of time. Like, this dude must not like have any kind of, like, he don't have any kids or anything like that.
I don't know, man. Just I guess.
I mean, that's cool. That's awesome, dude. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of money, dude. Yeah.
So he surpassed Ninja. Yeah, he surpassed Ninja to become the number one subscriber total, on Twitch.
Shit, man.
And
that's awesome.
And I think it was the final day of his stream, he supposedly donated to the U.S. Humane Society and to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So,
that's very humbling of him. Like, he made all that money, but he didn't just squander it. He actually put it towards a good cause.
Yeah. So my question to you guys: would you ever do an extended stream? I mean, there's a lot of streamers out there that do like 12-hour streams, that do like 24-hour streams or whatever. But, would you guys ever consider doing a long stream for a particular cause or something? Yeah.
I've done a 12-hour stream. Okay, so actually I've done a few. The first one was, I think I did a 12-hour birthday, like my birthday stream. Yeah. And the second time I did a 12-hour charity stream for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And then the third one, my cousin Bama, he's got stage 3 colon cancer, and I did a 12-hour stream for him. So, like, those 12-hour streams, yeah, he's doing chemotherapy. Everything's looking good. They're gonna go back in. He's got to do his last round of chemo, and then they go and see, if the tumor has shrunk. But he's remaining positive. He's actually gained some weight, so he's doing really good with it. He's still young. He's like 35. But he's doing really well with it. Anyways, I've done those 12-hour streams, and I'm just going to say, like, as someone with kids, it's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah,
I bet.
But, like, if if I made that kind of money, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to focus on work. Like I wouldn't have to work. I could just do that. And that's what I was trying to explain to my, to my wife. Like if I had a point to where I could focus on it full time, like, cause okay, in those 12-hour streams, I would make more than I would in a week on my regular 2-hour streams. You know what I'm saying? So like, yes, I would. Like if I were to do a 12-hour stream and then I'd be like, okay, for every sub I get, I'll extend it by 10 seconds. And people were just blowing me up with subs, I would definitely do it. I would figure something out. I'd be like, I need a babysitter. This shit's getting real. I just broke my guitar pick.
Dan, I think I know the answer for you, but go ahead.
Go on. What's my answer? Go on. Tell us.
Never in a million years, right? Yeah.
I don't know. I would, but I don't really stream.
31
I don't have much.
days is excessive, but
That's nuts. I don't really have much to say. I don't play games to be social. That's something I want to do. It's something I stream. I don't really stream because I want. Yes, like my girlfriend or my friend, someone wants to know what I'm playing. I'll stream it. I'm not really into the whole social thing. And I'll talk to people if they turn up and watch other people's Twitch streams. But I mean, I'd have no problem doing it. I'll stream for 12 hours, whatever. But it would just be mostly me just playing games in silence or like drinking tea. Like that's your highlight. Is me having another sip of tea.
yeah.
Or cutting open boxes of Mega Drive games and staring at the cameras.
Right. For about 10 seconds. Don't, mate, I've watched your streams. You have no point to fucking talk to anyone, you cheeky bastard. I stream once a month, right? You stream nearly daily, and they're still bollock streams. You can't critique me at all. Anyway, right? So,
whoa. What do you mean
bastard
stream, man?
Got real, bro.
Oh, don't look, start this.
Okay, so to end the post show tonight, Phoenix is going to play us a song. What are you going to play for us, man?
This is an original song. It's called Side by Side, and it's one that I wrote.
All right, take it away, man.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's been a while now since you've left home. You left me here all alone. It happened so fast, yeah. Well, it happened so quick. That car lost control and hit a ditch. They got there and they tried to revive, but they said it's too late, son. She has died. I broke down right there in the road. I was lost, I didn't know where to go. Lying in bed, we're side by side. But the truth is, you're nowhere inside. And in this room, I am losing my mind. Lying in bed, we're both side. We're side by side. It's been a year now since you've been gone. I've tried my best to move on. Just the thought of you is driving me insane. I can't seem to cope with the pain. My love for you can't be replaced. I miss lying next to your face. Lying in bed, we're side by side. But the truth is, you're nowhere inside. And in this room, I am losing my mind. Lying in bed, we're both side. were side by side. Well, lying in bed, we were side by side. But the truth is, you're nowhere inside. In this room, I have lost my mind. Or maybe someday I'll find the time to see you again. But until then, I'll keep dreaming and wondering when.
All right. Thank you so much. Phoenix Arising. Yes. Aspiring guitarist and singer-songwriter. Hey. Good job.
Working on the singing part. I'm not a great vocalist. Plus, I've had a sinus infection for the past couple of weeks, and that's kind of got me fucked up. But yeah, I've been playing guitar for about 18 years.
That's brilliant, man. Well done. Good job.
Thank you.
Well, Phoenix, thank you so much. And I want to thank all our patrons out there. BurlyMenGaming and Silent Hill Dude, thank you so much for being a patron. And of course, we hope to catch you in the next one next week for the post show. So take care, everyone. Peace out.
We love you, Burly.
Yeah, Burly.
Hey, it's time for the post show. So welcome all you patrons out there. So our patrons, BurlyMenGaming, Phoenix Arising, Silent Hill Dude, thank you so much for being patrons. And our special guest actually this week for the post show and for our regular episode this week is one of our patrons, BurlyMenGaming. Thank you so much for being here again on the post show, man.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah. And my co-host, Dan. Dan, you off the train now, man?
I'm dying to get back on, so let's wrap this up so I can get back to chewing. Come on.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for COVID to just be done because I could just see this happening. Yeah. They're just going to put Dan is going to be put on a train with a laptop where the train controller is just streaming there.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
And then the people that make these games are just going to come to Dan and be like, "Listen, if we just give you the products, we keep putting them out at the same quality, you just start streaming and hyping them. Dan's just going to be in seventh heaven."
Okay, here you go, man. Here you go. This is my idea.
Listening.
Here's my idea. Right. So, Dan, the next time you come back out here to Japan to visit, man, you and I will do a special arena podcast episode on the Yamanote line.
On a Yamanote, so we're done. All right, I'm packing my bag now.
Yeah, we're doing it, man.
The only reason I'm not in Japan right this very friggin' second is because there's a lockdown and they're not letting people in. As soon as Japan opens them airports, I am booking my fucking tickets.
Awesome.
I am there.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it.
And pull Burly away and get him on the plane with you and come on out here, man.
Yeah.
The three of us will do the stream live on the
all the cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes.
And Burly can drink a bunch of beers on the train, and then he'll pass out during the stream. Yeah, it'll be awesome. Yeah. Burly, you can actually drink on trains out here, man.
Drink whatever the bloody hell you want.
There you go.
Yep.
That's enough to sell me to come.
I don't know about Canada, man, but here in Japan, man, I see people all the time when I'm on the train, they're drinking beers, they're drinking, everything. They're drinking sake, they're drinking,
Chuhai.
Chuhais, man. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Nice.
Those of you that don't know what a chuhai is, it's kind of like it's an alcoholic beverage that's kind of with the flavorings of lemon or strawberry or fruity flavors, basically. Yeah.
Isn't it essentially like alcoholic lemonade?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Yep. So whenever that is, man, we'll do it. That'll be fun. Yeah. So, Burly, the first topic I wanted to throw at you tonight. So this happened earlier last week, but Sony apparently made a deal with Discord. So the buyout of Discord by Microsoft fell through. So I guess Sony felt like taking advantage of the situation, and they actually made a deal with Discord, like a new partnership on May 3rd. And it's going to bring the popular messaging platform directly to PlayStation consoles by early 2022. What do you think of this? What are your thoughts?
I was a little surprised by this, but I wonder if this was part of the reason why the deal with Microsoft buyout didn't go through. If they already had stuff with Sony. But it'd be interesting to have Discord come to PlayStation and have some stuff. But in all honesty, on my PS5, I do not want Discord on my PS5.
Yeah.
Because the last thing I need is, as I'm playing Resident Evil, for example, a little notification. Susie has said this in the Discord channel. And then people say, hey, well, you're playing PlayStation. You're online here. You're doing this. It's like, I don't want to have to, okay, I'm Discord on my PlayStation, set my status to offline and all this and that. Or just have all my notifications on my PlayStation just be filled up with Discord stuff. But I do get there are some stuff that I could do, like go hop in voice channel and stuff on Discord on my PlayStation. And since you have the mic built into the controller, use the mic there.
Yeah.
And then hear through your TV and all that, or headphones.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I have my laptop up and running when I'm playing games anyway. So, I mean, I'll just use Discord on my laptop. I don't need to put it on my PlayStation, I think. So, yeah. Dan, what do you think of this?
Sony Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't use Discord, so I don't know.
What do you mean?
Will it help?
Yes, you do. The Arena podcast. You're in our Discord.
Yeah, but I pop in Discord.
Occasionally,
Hey,
yeah.
Oh, I look what you guys doing. I'm going. Hey, look, I'm doing trains tonight, and that's pretty much it.
You just need to make a train channel, post a bunch of train stuff.
That's it. I want my
Burly, damn it! Don't give him ideas, man. He might actually do that.
No, I mean I get it. Yeah, but like, as you know, I'm an antisocial gamer. I don't want to play with other people. I don't want to hear what other people think about things. I just want to play my games. So for me, it's great. Obviously, if you're into that, if you're a big user, brilliant. It's probably going to really make a big difference to a lot of people. It's surprising because we think like 2 weeks ago, everyone was like, "Oh, Microsoft's going to buy Discord." Mm-hmm. You remember that rumor going around? There's big talk of that, and now it's kind of like, well, Sony's integrating it, so it's kind of like, well, that's obviously not happening now. But if that's your bag, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I still think. Yeah, I still think this is going to come to Xbox too, though. I mean,
probably, yeah.
Yeah, why not? To everything, even the Switch, maybe. Yeah,
maybe, yeah.
So
I'm still shocked. Cool the owners of Discord, they had like a $10 billion deal on the table.
Yeah.
I'm shocked they didn't just say the owners just take that and take the money, retire, and run. Just
like. It's a shame, more people don't do it, because, I mean, it might not make 10 billion, but it'll certainly make a comfortable living for the rest of their lives just from Discord. You know? I don't know.
Fund your next nerd project that you're going to do.
Yeah, exactly. Fund into something else.
Yeah.
Strange.
Well, we didn't talk about this during the show, but this was also news just recently, a couple of days ago, actually. Ubisoft announced a new Division free-to-play spin-off called Heartland. Mm-hmm. So they've announced Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland, a standalone free-to-play game due for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox sometime vaguely 2021, 2022. Mm-hmm. So it's being developed by Ghost Recon Studio Red Storm Entertainment. You can already register in joining playtests if you want. Mm-hmm. And they're also, not in the video game sphere, but they're also making on Netflix a Division, I think it's a series, actually. No, a film, I'm sorry, starring Jessica Chastain and Jake Gyllenhaal. So it's in development for Netflix, the Division film. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? I think it's cool to be free to play this new Heartland game. It'll probably have most of the elements of the Division and the Division 2, intertwined into it probably. I don't know. What do you guys think? And would you be willing to watch the Division series, or not series, but movie on Netflix.
I've still got a copy of the Division, the first one, in its cellophane. Because I was walking through a supermarket and they were giving it away for pennies. I thought, oh, I'll get it. But then I don't have PS Plus, so I couldn't ever play it. I'd probably watch it. More importantly, though, no one cares about that. More importantly, there's rumours of a Bloodborne TV series on HBO.
Ooh.
Hey? Don't do it. Don't do it. It'll be shit. Don't do it. It wouldn't translate.
Is Pedro Pascal up for the lead role in that as well?
Yeah, can he not be in fucking everything? Can we take a step back from him now? He's good. That's fine. Yeah.
Gonna play Joel. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's a weird choice. Very weird choice. Going for just share the geek cred he's got. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, everything's just so generic and predictable now.
Yeah.
Oh, it pisses me off. Anyway,
so we're talking about.
Sorry,
just one thing I was going to say. We're talking about Star Wars during the show, of course. During the topic of the show, we're talking about Star Wars and everything. But when it comes to TV and movies, could you actually see? Do you think? I mean, there's a lot of rumors out there about Sebastian Stan playing Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Do you think he could be? Do you think he could play Luke?
Yeah.
Like in the Ahsoka series or something like that. I mean, do you think we're going to see Sebastian Stan portraying Luke Skywalker? What do you think?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect bloody lookalike. It can be, he's near enough. Yeah. When the Mandalorian episode came out, there was a deep fake or a comparison video with his face mapped on it. And you're like, oh yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, or the guy that was a stand-in. The guy that was a stand-in would look quite a lot like him as well. So, whatever. Good.
Burly, would you be would you be okay with Sebastian Stan portraying Luke Skywalker?
I'd be fine with it. It's a matter of, will the rest of the diehard Star Wars fans accept it? Because as you know, some of those people, you change one little thing, you're destroying my nostalgia.
Yeah.
You ruined it. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm not sure Disney gives a shit about those people anymore. I mean, as we've seen from, the latest trilogy, they don't really care about those guys very much. It's all about the new, making money from the new audience, I guess. Maybe.
Well, it's hey, we know people, it doesn't matter what we do, people will buy it and watch it.
It's the new nostalgia, basically. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sick of milking nostalgia, but we all know it ain't gonna go away.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really excited for the Ahsoka series. I mean,
really?
Yeah. I mean, I want to see who's going to play Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Oh,
is it going to be Mads Mikkelsen, or I mean, that was one report. Benedict Cumberbatch was another one.
Yeah, whatever is number one in the current geek movie, whoever's in friggin' Avengers will be in it. It's so predictable and tedious.
Yeah,
it'll be Pedro Pascal.
yeah, we know it. It will. Yeah. Everything ever.
They'll do some voice modulation and just change his face up with some makeup.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay, anyway, one more story I want to go over that we didn't get a chance to talk about during the show. The PS5 is apparently going to be redesigned. It's going to enter production. It's going to enter production in 2022, the new report claims, and the supply chain sources say the redesigned console will feature a new semi-customized 6nm CPU from AMD.
Yeah.
So I know we've got all these problems with semiconductors and chips and everything right now due to COVID and stuff like that. But how do you guys feel about the PS5 being redesigned?
It won't do anything different. It'll be perhaps a cheaper variant of that chip, because obviously when they designed this game and they got to final design, that chip would have been $70. Well, for example, that chip would have been $50. But as time has gone on, alternatives come out, cheaper variants come out. So I guess it would be a case of, oh, this does the same thing, let's put this in there instead. Or this does the same thing but runs less hot. Yeah. Or, any of these things. So, yeah. I mean, there are loads of hardware variations we have no idea that come out. I mean, the PS4 launching PS4 now, you know, there's loads of differences internally.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, fundamentally, you won't suddenly have a PlayStation 5.2. It'll just be PlayStation 5. Just does it a bit cooler or more efficiently or something like that.
Will the case be smaller, do you think, or will it be the exact same size?
Probably. I mean,
casing.
Why bother? Yeah, the cases. I mean, they'll have been mass produced already, so they'll have loads of those in stock. I mean, the case is the only thing they bloody have got at the moment. They haven't got any bloody thing to go inside it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't imagine. It might do, but I doubt it. Yeah. Why bother?
Burly, how do you feel about this? What do you think?
Well, Sony does this every generation. Yeah. Like they always have their slim model, so guaranteed this will be the PS5 Slim. That's great and all. But Sony, here's one thing you should be doing. You have that second SSD storage on the PS5. Make that goddamn usable.
Yeah.
That's still like, it was bad enough that they launched without that, but we're a couple months out now from it, and they still haven't given us the SSD. Like Microsoft, at least, even though you had to go through buy expensive memory card things, still gave you the option at launch. It was scalped to high heaven, but you have the option. Sony, it's like I have no problem buying an M2 right now and putting it in a second, so I have that second SSD, so I have a lot more storage, because I don't want a USB drive PS4 games or put some of my PS5 games on there and do the swapping between storage all the time, because that's just stupid.
Yeah, I would really just love to be able to have an external storage, option where I can just boot up and play a PS5 game from the external storage if I wanted to. Right now you can't, you're not going to be able to do that right now. With PS4 titles, you can do that, but not with the PS5 games that are going to be coming out so far. I mean, that'll probably change in the future, but yeah. So basically you just have to reinstall it from your library. So I don't know, but so a redesign. Yeah. Like you're saying, Burly, probably, PS5 Slim 1.0 and then PS5 Slim 2.0 with a smaller case design will probably be coming in like 2023. Yeah. And then the PS6 in 2024, right? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, so before the show, this is funny. We were talking about like housing prices and stuff like that. And, I was talking about like probably, of course, I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area. I was born and raised in, San Francisco in the Bay Area. And that's the most expensive place to live in the country, basically, in the United States. And there's probably no way in hell I'm ever going to be able to move back there and live again. I mean, we were talking about one of my friends, his home was like bought in San Francisco for like, what was it, like $70,000 back in like 1955. And he sold it for close to $7 million, like a few years back. It's just amazing. It's crazy the cost of living nowadays. I don't know. So Dan and Burly, what about you guys? We were talking about this a little bit before the show, but maybe you can discuss this a little bit again. I mean, how crazy the housing markets are, like in like where you guys are, like in the UK and in Canada.
Yeah, it's you pardon my French, but it's completely fucked here.
Yeah.
It's unworkably fucked to high hell. I mean, if you're a young person now trying to buy your first home, forget it. You just forget it. You're done. And you've got all these fucking assholes buying multiple houses and then charging rent. The rent costs more than a mortgage would be.
Yeah.
So you die in rented accommodation. It's fucking abysmal, and the government should be fucking ashamed of themselves how bad the situation here is.
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting, and it pisses me off. But yeah, that's why England's a fucking shithole, and everyone should leave it as soon as they can. I hate it with a burning passion. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Fucking shithole broken country.
Yeah,
Fucking
well,
mess.
it's like in the Bay Area. I mean, it's like 1 month's rent is like, like Niju, like in Japanese yen, like Niju Gomong. It's crazy. Like for like a 1K. It's just, yeah. Like you were saying, it's like more than a mortgage, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Burly, how about in Canada, man?
It's sad to say, but it is the same. Literally, because I checked and got my number of what I'm allowed to get a mortgage for. And I've done looking at like condos mostly because the housing, to buy a house, I'd be spending about in the city I live in, I'd be spending about $500,000. And I'd probably be spending about another $70,000 after I bought it just to fix shit. And if I'm going to spend $500,000, I don't want to fix shit. But like condos, just looking at a condo, the mortgage is cheaper than what my rent would be.
Jeez.
And it's just like, oh my God. Like it is just, and the only way you can get cheap rent here in Canada is if you're lucky, you get into one of these student houses.
Uh-huh. But
the problem is you're going to be living with you don't know who you're going to be living with in those houses. Cause I've done that. And you'll get some people that are mature and responsible, but most likely because rent is only like $300-400 a month, they're just going to be a bunch of people spending every money on beer and shit and just be partiers and shit.
Yeah.
How's it in Japan?
It's it's kind of like the Bay Area, actually. I mean, if you live in Tokyo, it's crazy. And in the big cities, it's just, yeah. I mean, the situation, I mean, socially and with families, I mean, you have people saving money since they were like in college. You know, they've been putting money under the pillow for years and years and years. And then they basically, they buy property. And then they have a house built, and then they put their children in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's kind of the way it is, you know, in certain areas of the country. But I mean, if you're living in Tokyo, I mean, in a high-rise mansion building, we call them mansions out here, but in the West, they would be, you know, referred to as condominium complexes. I mean, you're paying close to $1 million to $2 million for maybe a 3-room condominium.
Jeez.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I mean, the condominium I'm in, you know, I paid close to about $300,000, which is not too bad actually, and it's a 4 LDK, which is, you know, a 4-bedroom. You know, it's a nice size. Dan, you've been here. You've seen it. You know, it's a nice size, you know, condominium. So, and it's right in the heart of the city that I live in. So it's right in the downtown area. It's close to the train station. Woohoo, Dan. There you go. Trains.
Yeah.
And we have the bullet train here too. So, I mean, so it's very convenient. But, yeah, I mean, housing is Burly. It's very expensive out here. It's, yeah.
But I got to say that the renting thing, you know, it's different culture. In the UK, like no one rented their homes. No one. It's the last 20, 30 years that's become a thing now. And with people, you know, buying up multiple fucking houses and charging extortionate amount on rent. But Japan has the culture of renting. Like you could rent your entire life. You never have to buy a home in Japan.
Yeah, that's right.
The culture there exists that you could happily, and that's why, I mean, I've never had an apartment in Japan that wasn't a fair price. I think I've had some more expensive ones. They've been okay, but I think generally speaking, what I paid, it wasn't a large portion of my bill. I could my paycheck.
Yeah.
I could live very, very, very comfortably. Have trips to England twice a year. Buy all the shit I want.
Yeah, and
I was never living hand to mouth. So yeah, I think Japan, the culture of renting makes it far more profitable, and because everyone's a landlord.
Yeah,
that you can't say I'm charging $100 because the guy next door is like, oh, I'm charging $50.
Yeah.
So everyone has to be on the same bandwidth.
Yeah.
Which that happens here, but everyone's on the same bandwidth. Like, well, I'm going to charge you £1,500 per month rent. That's 18 grand odd a year.
Yeah.
It's fucking lunacy.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, in Japan, like you said, Dan, the rental situation's not so bad. I mean, there are some really good priced apartments out here.
Yeah.
So
you
know,
you
that
can
are very
live there
decent
until you die.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Okay, so Burly, each week on the post show now, we're letting our guests ask Dan or I any question you want to ask us. So go for it, man. Throw a question at us.
Did you even forewarn him this time? Did you warn him this is going to happen?
No.
No, but
I wanted to make it a surprise. Yeah.
I figured this was going to get asked because I do listen to the show, being a Patreon.
Yeah. Right.
But I'll be honest. I haven't really thought. I didn't spend time thinking about this. Okay, for Dan, what started the whole train obsession?
That's a really good question. It probably would have been Dungeon to Go. I played it, the original one, in the arcade. Yeah, and that's how I stumbled across it, Dungeon to Go, and played on arcades. And just recently, you know, I've always been aware of it, and I've had it. I've got copies on the PS1 from years ago. But just this re-release of the new ones kind of kickstarted it all off again. So now it's become a full-blown obsession. It'll go away in a couple of weeks, but yeah, that was pretty much it.
In a couple of weeks, huh?
I hope so, because I'm spaffing away a fortune.
And no chance in hell.
Do we want to make a betting pool on this one?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, I've got some more stuff on its way from Japan right now. I bought off various websites and stuff. So
what will get fixed first, Cyberpunk or Dan's train addiction?
I don't know. Once I got it. I suppose. I don't know. It's tricky. Yeah, but yeah, the train, and of course I bought Train Sim not so long on the PS4 just for a laugh. It's very good. So that kind of kickstarted it off again as well. But yeah, no, get on with it.
Dan's just going to rebrand his channel, just make it Trains.
I might. It has its audience. I might just, yeah.
Burly, the next obsession that's going to come back for Dan is going to be farming, because he's going to be doing Farming Sim, because Farming Sim's coming.
It has. Farming Sim 22 has been announced. Boy!
Trains
well up for that.
You just got to start marketing this and just get Dan set up with contacts for these companies, because the energy Dan brings, just you mention trains.
Yeah,
like seriously, if
he could help sell a few copies.
Send me some shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Not only, sorry, go on.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Not only has Farming Simulator 2022 been announced, but Bus Simulator 22 is also coming out.
Oh, Jesus!
And
Christ.
that's going to be brilliant.
There's a bus simulator. Why?
Bus Simulator it's actually really fun. It's actually quite aware. So it's good. It's good. It's that's called Bus Sim 21. Sorry.
So, like I said before, we're gonna at some point in the future we're gonna be doing a live episode of the arena on a train in Japan.
Oh God, can you on the Switch? I'm up for it. Like I said, as soon as they're out in their airports, I'm there day one
on the Yamanote Sen. Yeah, and then Dan's gonna hold up a sign and promote the podcast. Yeah, while we're going around the city. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no. As soon as that they open their airports, I'm not even joking. I'm booking my ticket the day they announce the lockdown's over,
awesome.
And I'll be there.
You can come here. We'll have a coffee. Yep,
brilliant. I cannot wait. I'm not even joking. I'm so depressed and sick of England.
Well,
I can't wait to get the fuck out.
I'll throw you into my son's apartment.
Nice.
You can be a guest of his at his apartment while he's in school. Yeah,
I might have to bring the old missus. I've got to bring the ball and chain with me. But other than that sounds awesome.
Old ball and chain.
The old ball and chain, the trouble and strife. Yeah, so it'll be down +1 this time in Japan. But yeah.
All right.
But it's, like I said, that'd be good. Going on the Yamanote line, playing it in real time. That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
you could also film when I eventually go there. Be going to that one retro store, go again, and being like, it's okay, I'm only going to buy one thing, and then out there and being like, well, now I need to make a bunch of money to spend.
We'll go together, Burly, to Super Potato, and then we'll just
laugh.
We'll just throw a shit fit at the staff there about their eBay.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, it's just
that would be awesome.
The retro gaming market is so exploded. Like, I was just looking to pick up a few little things. it is insane. And then I look like just at some of the Pokemon cartridges that I have.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, I'm actually tempted to sell them. Just
It's
because
like on
the insane amount of profit that I could get for what I paid. And it's like, frig, I am actually tempted because I can emulate all this shit. And
yeah. Yep. All right. So
just one more thing, like so on that thing, like I said in the last edition of this, fuck retro collecting. It's that's another thing that's just gone mental. Yeah, get yourself a flash card, emulate everything. Don't try and create anything. And you don't sell anything. Just don't. Just keep it. It's worth more. Like my family home's being sold, so like they were like, get your shit out of here. And I'm like, I'm not being funny. According to eBay, my collection in that house alone, never mind the collection in the house I'm in now, but my old collection growing up, it's probably about £250,000 worth of stuff in there, according to fucking eBay. Just don't sell, don't encourage this bullshit market that's going on right now. It's absolutely ruined retro collecting. It's ruined retro gaming for real.
Yeah.
Just emulate your shit. It runs better anyway.
But on a positive note, though, Burly, I mean, coming out and looking at Super Potato, I mean, it'll be like Christmas.
Oh God, it'd be amazing.
You, it'll be amazing for you, man.
Incredible.
I mean, every single system. I mean, like stacks, literally stacks of shrink wrapped GameCubes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
in the stores.
All sorts.
See, but that stuff would just be so cool to just see. And like compared to some of the places here where like they'll just have the cartridges on display, but they look horrible.
Yeah.
It's like,
$50.
You guys can't take 5 minutes to make this look at least presentable.
Yeah.
Like,
just get some alcohol.
This cartridge is worth. We're selling this at $120. Okay, you guys couldn't have I understand cleaning where the label is, but like there's marks and stuff on the cartridge. You guys couldn't take 5 minutes with alcohol. No. If you want that, you can do that yourself. I got told that at the one store, and I was like, I literally just walked right out. I was like, yeah, you're not getting my business.
Yeah, like at the Super Potato, I mean, like I was saying, stacks of like GameCubes and N64s. I mean, like for like $30 and they're in pristine condition. I mean, they clean them, they shrink wrap them. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah,
but then Uncle Dan will take you to get all the same shit for a tenth of the price.
Yeah, of course.
Because we'll go somewhere and you can pick all this stuff up for. Well, actually, I don't know if you can. I'd be interesting. When I go back, that'll be something I'll be interested to see. Because, like I said, back in 2018 when I was last there, I spent pennies and I got so much stuff. But I think Japan's getting wise to it, especially with the West taking an interest in all their stuff. I think universally you're going to see all the prices going up.
Yeah. Well, when you get out here, we'll check that out together. We'll look. Take a look. See. Yeah. Okay, so BurlyMenGaming, Burly, thank you so much for being on the post show again, and we're looking forward to having you on our show again on June 5th for our E3 predictions episode. So thank you so much again for joining us on the post show, man.
My pleasure. Happy to be here.
Been lovely having you. Let's just when are we going to make him like the third member? Come on, can we adopt him? Can we adopt Burly? Make him our adopted son.
We need to make this.
He can be your adopted son, Dan, and then he can get on the train with you.
Brilliant! That's a done deal.
Awesome.
Wait, I'll take it.
Awesome.
Then we can work on our visual novel and all our other get rich quick schemes and just.
There you go.
Excellent. Done.
And then Burly, man, when you come out here to Japan, man, I'll take you for a tour. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, take you to Akiba. So good stuff, man. Okay, so I want to thank you patrons for supporting the show and listening to the post show. We hope to catch you in the next one. So take care. Peace out.
Bye.
Hey everyone, this is Expat, the host of the Arena, a Multiplatform Gaming News Podcast, and I hope you enjoyed this special episode, which was from 2 of our post shows that we do after every regular episode. If you're interested in listening to more of our post show content, please check out patreon.com/expat2020 for more info on how you can support our show for as little as $1 a month to listen early and ad-free along with bonus content. Next week will be our big E3 predictions episode, so I hope you can listen to what we think is going to happen at the E3 digital events. Now to end the show is our indie recording artist spotlight. This week's spotlight is on Skygaze. Skygaze is the musical project of Jaime Talado, an architect by profession, fond of music from an early age, later performing in renowned festivals around the globe. From his album titled Future Vibrations Volume 1, and the song is called Andromeda Groove. For my co-host Dan and special guests, Phoenix Arising and BurlyMenGaming, we hope to see you for the E3 Predictions episode next week. Take care, everyone. Peace out.